IT Expo, Los Angeles, California, 2008.
Hi again, Eric Lanass coming to you live from the Los Angeles Convention Center, where I'm here at IT Expo with Charles Studt, Vice President of Product Management at Intelepeer. Welcome, Charles.
Thank you very much for having me.
Since we last spoke out in Las Vegas a couple of months ago, I know Intelepeer has been quite busy. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, you just made an announcement around how you're enabling adding voice to various business applications.
That's right. We formally launched a platform called AppWorks, and really it's the platform for the next generations of communications applications and technologies. And we're really providing the bridge between the communications world and the application software and IP worlds. And what this platform allows us to do is very easily embed rich media communications like voice and video and data right inside another application and deliver that very seamlessly for the end user. And we'll be demonstrating a variety of different applications that we've created and that our partners are creating here at the show.
Speaking of, what are some of those applications that you're demoing here?
Right. We have a range from sort of the consumer-oriented applications like plugins to Facebook, where we're actually using the Facebook platform to deliver content and different collaboration functions between Facebook groups and friends inside Facebook, to something very enterprise-oriented, which is a plug-in to Microsoft Outlook, where, again, leveraging the Intelepeer AppWorks platform, we very rapidly integrated conferencing, collaboration, voice messaging, and SMS messaging functions right inside the Outlook interface. And what we're really demonstrating here, and what our partners and customers are demonstrating now, is the ability to rapidly build these applications where communications is part of the application and the overall user experience. And we're really excited to see all the applications our customers are coming up with now.
Well, you specifically talked about integrating with Outlook and with Facebook. What are some of the other applications like you're just talking about?
Right. So we see a lot of applications where customers are using our technology to do blasts and announcements to groups, and that could be to a fan base of an artist where they want to announce a new concert venue or that's been added to a music tour, or even to combine that with audio content and be able to blast out audio content to a fan base and say, here's a song clip, and actually provide an SMS link as a call to action after to allow users who receive the audio clip to actually be able to buy it. We have other applications where it's emergency notifications, where their customers are using the platform to actually blast out an emergency notification. And then we have sort of more traditional enterprise type functions where users want to be able to collaborate in sort of the way that they define, right? If it's inside a CRM system or an HR system or an ERP system in general, the context of why you want to communicate is right there on the screen in front of you. And so it's very logical for users to also want to be able to have the voice communication session or the video or text communication session really embedded right inside that application. And what's really changing and the transformation that we're enabling is allowing all these different application developers to develop that application themselves. It's really the complexity of telco that's going away.
Yeah, you mentioned voice as well as video. In these kinds of applications that we've been talking about, is voice still the dominant method of communication, or how quickly is video becoming a predominant part of that?
Well, I think voice is still one of the key building blocks, and actually we've seen a lot of texting depending on the type of application. And video is a little bit slower to take off, I think, partly because of some of the complexities around what the video player is and sort of the end device. Sort of phones work ubiquitously, and that's a little bit easier for users to understand and to embrace. So we've seen sort of voice as probably the leading application, but video is following behind. And what we're also seeing is a lot of integrated applications where it's voice and SMS and video, and really all tied together as part of the user experience.
What are some of the other things that Intelepeer is working on?
So we have some exciting announcements that we're working on with our partners right now to embed the AppWorks functionality in a variety of different, very ubiquitous consumer applications, which we'll be learning about over the next couple weeks, as well as using it in a lot of different conferencing and collaboration functions, which again, to respect our partners, we haven't announced yet, but our partners will be announcing these new services as they roll them out over the next month or so.
Well, Charles, we certainly look forward to hearing about those announcements with your partners, and wish you the best of luck with those. We've been chatting with Charles Studt from Intelepeer. about Intelepeer's AppWorks solution and some of the demos that Intelepeer is showing here at IT Expo this week. Thanks, Charles.
Thank you very much, Eric.